guys, kumusta? It's Ligaya and welcome back to episode 5 or welcome to episode 5 of the Sims 4 Assassin Challenge. So, just to recap, last episode, Nancy wanted to get her shiny new empire, but spoiler alert, Oasis Springs said nope. However, she still had ways to do it. She bribed people. And meanwhile, Paige, she's playing the long game now, getting closer to Malcolm, and let's just say, cracks are definitely starting to show in the Landgrab dynasty. If they just didn't let their son burn to death, I feel like they'd still have chance of winning. But now, after a quick bout of sickness, don't worry, she bounced right back. Paige had some time to think. Like, does she actually want to leave Joffrey alone with the kids after she takes care of Nancy? You've seen how he acted on the last episode. He's complicit in all of this, and he is just as neglectful. So now Paige has a new mission. Find a relative, someone kind, someone good, someone who can step up and raise Malcolm and baby Zayden the right way. So she is gonna spend the whole day hunting down a relative because according to the intel, Nancy's only ever been protective of Malcolm and I guess now Zayden too. Like there's no mention of anyone else, which means if there's family out there, Paige is gonna have to dig deep to find someone actually worth trusting. But you do have to get breakfast first, so maybe there's leftovers. Like that would be just so much quicker. Wait, her mango tree had finally, I don't know, became bigger? I don't know what's the word for it. But here it is. Yeah, let's harvest everything too. It also looks like the apple mango that we have in the Philippines. I swear, Philippines and Thailand have the best mangoes. Skin on? Okay. And it's love day tomorrow. Right, okay. She can just stay home. And Joffrey, just who we wanted to see. Yeah, hi. She needs to maintain a good relationship with them, okay? Now, there's a finding a relative thing. It's not really that hard. Honestly, it wasn't even that hard. Not when the land grabs are basically so public at this point. And turns out a few years ago, Nancy disowned her own son, her other son, the older one, Johnny Zest. Yeah, drama. But here's the twist that nobody talks about, because nobody knows. Johnny might have been kicked out of the family publicly, but behind the scenes, Nancy's father, who of course is Johnny's grandfather, left Johnny a massive chunk of the land grab fortune in his will, and because of that, Johnny is technically still a major stockholder in the land grab group of companies. But another plot twist is that Nancy buried it. She's been siphoning off Johnny's money for years, leaving him stuck living paycheck to paycheck as a small-time entertainer while she sits on his fortune. So this is pretty huge, and Paige definitely plans to use it. So tonight, I think we're gonna do research about him, just check him out. I thought we could just chat with people. Wait a second. What if Cupid's Corner? What if he's there? Oh girl, that's not. Let's try another one. Yeah, that's cute. Let's see. Yeah, cute. No elders. Let's look for matches. Maybe Johnny's here. Oasis Springs. Josie. Yeah, I don't think these are the people that we're looking for. So let's refresh again. I don't know. Oh, he's not here. What's up with your eyes? What happened? Anyway, I'm not so sure. Why are you here? Okay, I'm just gonna forget about that. But yeah, he's not here. I swear, these people, like, they have no respect on the people trying to stalk them. Okay, maybe we're just gonna check the social networking, like, check the social media timeline. So Paige did a little light social media stalking, and honestly, people these days make it way too easy. Everything's online if you know where to look. Turns out Johnny Zest isn't just out here living his best, struggling entertainer life. He's loud and proud also about being an advocate to protect Oasis Springs from, you guessed it, land grab developers. the land grabbers, and even better, he works nights at the local lounge, which means his house is wide open during the late hours, which is just perfect. So while Johnny is out entertaining the crowd, Paige can sneak in and do a little investigating. So here's what I think you should take. This drone here, and then this gun, and another gun. We're gonna wait until it gets darker so that no one can really see her sneaking in. So here, anyway, let's snoop in here, also here, anywhere that we can snoop really, so that we can find out something about this guy.
Sure.
Okay, right. He's not gonna miss that, I don't think. And what is this? Moo-hoo. Moo-hoo. Back in the day, I wanted to help out this store I worked at, so I brought my cow plant to attract customers. You know, spark some interest with something dangerous and exciting. I didn't know it would get out of hand. Like, a bigger cow plant meant more customers, so nightly feedings were a must. And as it grew, it wanted more. I couldn't supply its demand, so it began eating customers. It even ate the owner. Wait. Now, I'm kind of confused if I want to leave the kids with this guy. I knew my cow plant had to be stopped, so I enlisted help in making sure it was sent to a secret place where it could never hurt another sim. I couldn't let my cow plant just take over the world. I think I would want to leave him with the kids, because at least he did the right thing, right? Also, by the way, if you're curious why she is having this hair, because if you remember, she's bald. She was bald, and the hair she's wearing, it's just wig. Like the beginning of his story, it was kind of like, yeah, do I really want to leave the kids with you? Because you're kind of clumsy. But eventually he did the right thing, which is, yeah, I think it's going to be great for the kids. Because at least he's someone who would do the right thing. Unlike Nancy or Joffrey. So what if he killed a lot of people? At least he still has his morals. At least he has a job. And as she poked around, something caught her eye. It's a scribbled note. It says, "Love Day Blind Date at 6 p.m. tomorrow." But it's on Oasis Springs. But still tomorrow night. Paige smirked to herself because Johnny Zest had a date lined up and absolutely no idea that he was about to become a very important piece of her plan. But if the date is going to be in Oasis Springs, I don't think you can go out like this, darling, because they're gonna recognize you. So let's get you a wig. I've always wanted to use this and this, but let's change the hair color maybe to something like this, or a red one. Wait, that looks cute. Okay, let's get that. And you cannot wear an expensive earring or expensive jewelry, because you're gonna get found out. I think this will be fine, but we have to work on the clothes. I actually suck at dressing Sims, but here we go. This is totally different from what she's typically disguised herself in. And her name's... I need something with a P and an L. P for Pamela? L for... I don't know. I don't know. You know what? Let's be Pamela Larkson. So tomorrow night, it's not gonna be Paige Lancaster walking into a restaurant. It's Pamela. Not the classy, polished policymaker everyone in Oasis Springs knows. Nope. Pamela's the total opposite. She's fun-loving, a little reckless, the kind of girl who laughs too loud and lives in the moment. Let's just see if she can pull that off. It's the kind of girl Johnny Zest would never suspect of playing any kind of game. So it's time for Paige to put on another performance of her life, because if this works, she's not just getting close to Johnny, she's getting closer to bringing the land grabs down. And wait, the photos you took, let me just check it. Really? Why is your thumb there? And why is there a gnome here? Blurry? Oh my god. And it's Love Day. And the whole thing with Johnny Zest later is gonna be her first date too. So she has to at least buy him some flowers. And yeah, go on a date too. Just a get to know you date. A rose would be nice. Yeah, we still have work today. What? We should have just taken the PTO. Why did we not take the PTO? Okay, we can submit a municipal concept. Wait, hold on. We can submit a municipal concept or rally and rally voters for a green initiative or modern development. I bet this is all Nancy's fault. Oh my god, am I really gonna bother people on Love Day? This is embarrassing. Really, really embarrassing. But let's submit a concept. I'm sorry for doing this to you guys, but Nancy wants us to vote for. Nancy, I can't really have people vote on this. Self-sufficiency? Like telling people to get a job? Telling people to be self-sufficient? We can do that, I think. we can do that. At a community space venue to rally voters around a green initiative or a modern development NAP. But I don't see those options, really. Oh hey guys, I'm just doing exactly what you wanted. I bet they're out on a date somewhere. She got here first because she wanted to look for a good seat, but the others have already claimed the other tables. There's no such thing as a good seat left in this diner. But he's heading here, and he looks good. Val is still Val is still the most handsome, but he's not bad to look at. And this hair suits her so well. Like, should we get a pink? Oh my gosh, I moved too far. But yeah, should we get like a pink hair on the next mission? Or is this purple? It kind of looks like purple, right? And because of Paige, she's always been so... Wait, what is this? Okay. But yeah, because of Paige, she's been used to fancy food, fancy drinks. She's interested about this choco nut pretzel shake. Meanwhile, he's gonna be fun and get a gummy bear freak shake, a vegan burger for him, and a barbecue chicken slider. Depending on how this date would go, how this get to know each other date would go, they'll get some desserts. Also, it's so much cheaper than going to a fancy restaurant, which is already a given, yes, but it's crazy how cheap it is. And what is this? Compliment appearance? So that's why she asked him to tell her about himself. Like, what do you do? I mean, this is a get to know each other date, right? Johnny says, I'm actually an entertainer. Mostly. Sing a little, act a little, joke a little, keep things lively around here. But I also help around in the neighborhood when I can. Like, you know, keep the peace. Small stuff, nothing special. And Pamela's like, nothing special? A neighborhood hero and a local star? I'd say that's pretty special. And Johnny's so modest, like saying, I'm just doing what I can. So they fell into an easy silence for a moment, and Pamela decided to stir the conversation a little deeper. She shifted her position, her tone soft but probing, and casually she asks, family? What about family? And Johnny's face kind of tightened. He's not pissed, but it's a sensitive topic. Anyway, he just shrugged, brushing it off. But with a distant voice, he said, yeah, I got a brother. Or two, I guess. Heard there's another one, but complicated family stuff. Parents are... well, let's just say not the easiest people to deal with. And she's gonna try to connect with this man because she says, yeah, I totally know about complicated relationships. I mean, don't even get me started on my dad. And he's like, oh, what about him? And she said, don't get me started on him. But as a joke. Anyway, yeah, he's also complicated. But you mentioned brothers, right? So... do you want to try to reconnect with them? Or connect with them? Your brothers, I mean? And he said, nah, they're better off without me. Honestly. My parents disowned me. And they don't really care about anyone except themselves. I mean, they're rich, so what else do they need, right? My mom, my dad, we didn't really see eye to eye. Then she's like, oh, so if they don't really care about anyone else... wouldn't your brothers be better off with you? And that kind of made him think, like, actually, you've got a point. And was that our food? Like, where's our food? And I love her because she's so good with words. And also flirting back. Because yeah, after all, this is still a date. And she also asked, like, cool, cool, cool. And you also mentioned that if you just had the money, you would, like, take care of them. And he's like, you know what? Yeah, I would. Those people, like, they don't know the first thing to raise a kid. I even wonder how my baby brother's doing. Like, is he alright in that house? Is Malcolm alright? Like, I want to ask, but I really have no way of contacting them. Look how close they are already. But I don't think she's really into him. To her, this is just a part of the mission. Like, yes, he's handsome. Yes, he looks good. But her priority is still the mission. So she'll just flirt here and there without any meaning. And why did you just react to us flirting? Are you third wheeling? Also, where is your husband? He is our next victim. So girl, you better be alive. What did you do to him? Or wait, did he stand you up? That's so sad. Lily? Oh my gosh, Lily Fang does not deserve that. I don't think. I'm not caught up with the lore. But here we go. The day is ending. She's finished the last of her food too. And I think she'll say to not have any more dates and to not give him expectations. I think she's gonna say that it's better if they just become friends instead of having a romantic connection. Because it was nice to hang out with him, and she really didn't feel any spark. She's so sorry to be harsh, but that's just how it is. Wait, how do I remove the romantic? Is it on mean? But we don't want to be mean. How do I remove it again? Ask to just be friends, yeah. I think that's it. It's on deep thoughts, maybe. Ask to just be friends. It's not here. I feel like that's kind of like a more deep thoughts. I was gonna say deep throat. I was so close. Yeah. It's not here though. Don't tell me it's on small talk. No way it is. Yeah, it's not. I don't know how to find it. But that was really fun. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I'm just gonna do it like this. We're gonna remove the romance bar. But yeah, you're a nice guy. And I hope the problem in your family would be fixed. Really. Okay, so let me pay the bill. And don't tell me you are gonna pay the bill because this is gonna be my treat. And thank you for spending Love Day with me. Okay, so she's just gonna go, and so is he. Johnny genuinely seems like a nice guy, so we're gonna help him out, like help out also his siblings, because yeah, they deserve the world. And she can't believe this. Like on her first mission, she's feeling human emotions. She's not supposed to feel these things, okay? She's scared, she doesn't want to feel this. This is completely new to her, this empathy. And of course, she doesn't want to. And oh my god, this bitch. What I was gonna say is that she doesn't want to disappoint the teacher, but look at what happened. Started pregnancy for Nancy Landgrab with Joffrey Landgrab. Wearing devil's horns. Also. Oh my god, you freaks. Just because it's Love Day doesn't mean you get to make babies. I don't want her to bring more babies in this world, but also, since we have Johnny now to take care of those kids, when we do kill Joffrey and also Nancy, I think they'll be fine. They will be fine. So let's kill Nancy Landgrab. Let's make this process faster. So far, we have 100% friendship with Nancy. For Malcolm, we've reached at least like also 100%. And then we've done all of these. Except for doing the social events that double as intel gatherings. I should have made this to at least like 3. But she's done 2, she only needs 3 more, and I think we can do it. We are gonna schedule 2 dinner parties. It's also fitting that she has horns on her head because she's the devil. Let's just say she's bored and then she wants people over. She's lonely in this massive house. And for the last dinner party, we are gonna have a very special guest. And so guys, I think at this point, I'll just be ending off this episode right here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love each and every one of you who are watching, liking, commenting. It means a lot to me. And I just want to say that this Johnny storyline was not my idea. I actually forgot about him, and a comment gave me an idea. So, yeah, I am reading your comments, and I'm so happy. Like, I could just cry. But this idea was from Panda for Prize. They said if there's any hope for the land grab legacy, it's with Johnny Zest, their estranged son, or the newborn baby. And I was like, ooh, why not put Johnny into the storyline also? Because, yeah, again, I forgot about him. So thank you so much for that suggestion. And I really hope you're enjoying this series. So thank you guys so, so much. And I'll see you guys again soon. Bye bye.